Let's rank Walmart's market side take and bake pizzas. And just as a heads up, you can find all of these in their deli. At the bottom is the Meat Trio pizza. This is very much like your typical frozen combination pizza. It's got sausage, beef crumbles, and pepperoni. It's not bad tasting by any means. Honestly, none of these are. There's just other pizzas with different meat combos that I would personally rather have. At number 15 is the Buffalo style chicken flatbread. This is like a flatbread or a thin crust pizza with creamy buffalo sauce, topped with cheese and diced chicken. I'm not a huge fan of buffalo sauced pizzas, and I think the chicken would be better if it was like grilled or shredded, not just in chunks. At number 14, the Supreme Pizza. This has all the classic Supreme toppings: pepperoni, sausage, green peppers, black olives, and onion. It's an okay Supreme pizza, there's nothing special about it. It just kind of is, if you will. I mean, if you want a Supreme pizza, it's a choice. I just feel like there are better options. At number 13, the pepperoni pizza. This has what you would expect. It's a solid pepperoni pizza, but there's not much else to say. We have to move on to offerings that stand out a little bit more. At number 12 is their 5-cheese pizza. This has mozzarella, provolone, Monterey Jack, Parmesan, and Romano cheese. It's a pretty good blend. I like how chewy the cheese is. It kind of reminds me of Freschetta's cheese pizzas. At number 11 is the pepperoni and mozzarella flatbread. This is a thin crust flatbread with pepperoni and fresh mozzarella on top. A little pro tip is to finish this off by setting your oven to broil for like the last 30 seconds to a minute. It really gives the mozzarella a nice browning. I like that the fresh mozzarella slices get a chance to shine because of the thin crust, and then it's salty enough because of the pepperoni. At number 10, the ultimate meat pizza. Meat-wise, this has pepperoni, sausage, sliced beef steak, beef crumbles, and smoky bacon. I really like the bacon flavor in this. It seems to kind of pull everything together. It's not overly salty, the textures of all the meat are solid. Out of all the meat-heavy pizzas, this one's my favorite. At number 9 is the Extreme Bacon Pizza. This has smoky bacon and cheddar cheese, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of thin crust, I like that with this it feels less weighed down. That way the bacon doesn't feel like it's overdoing it. And I love that they incorporated cheddar cheese with this, since I feel like cheddar cheese and bacon are just a great pairing in general. At number 8 is the Barbecue Recipe Chicken Flatbread. This is a flatbread with diced chicken, onion, and barbecue sauce as the base. Listen, I love a good barbecue pizza. This isn't the best one I've ever had. Again, the chicken could be shredded or grilled, but the barbecue sauce has a rich flavor and I love the onions. At number 7 is the Chicken Bacon Ranch Flatbread. This pizza has ranch as the base, and it's topped with chicken and bacon. I love when pizzas have ranch as the sauce. It really suits the flatbread style of pizza too. The saltiness of the bacon with the creaminess of the ranch, such a good combo. At number 6 is the Mexican style street corn flatbread. Now we're really getting into my favorites. This pizza has like a white creamy Alfredo sauce as the base, and then it's topped with roasted corn, jalapenos, and then it's topped with roasted corn, diced jalapenos, and like a chili powder seasoning. The roasted corn isn't hard, it's really juicy. It adds that bit of sweetness to the heat. It's like an elote style pizza. At number 5 is the cheese stuffed crust pepperoni pizza. This is your classic pepperoni pizza with a stuffed crust. I love the taste of the cheese specifically in the crust. I feel like this has the perfect ratio of pepperoni to cheese. And who doesn't love a stuffed crust moment? At number 4 is the 5-cheese breadsticks. Breadsticks have always been one of my favorite things when it comes to pizza. This has mozzarella, Parmesan, Asiago, Romano, and cheddar cheese. It's got a little blend of like Italian seasoning in there as well. I love the chewiness of the cheese and the bite that the Asiago gives this. I always dip my breadsticks in marinara and then a little bit of ranch. At number 3 is the artichoke, spinach, and tomato flatbread. The creamy garlic cheese sauce as the base is spectacular, and then it's topped with artichokes, roasted tomatoes, and spinach. The juiciness of the tomatoes with the slight pickled flavor of the artichokes, such an amazing pairing, and I love spinach on anything. At number 2 is the jalapeno popper flatbread. This is a must try, but it's kind of seasonal, so it might not be out right now. This has a cream cheese sauce as the base, and it's topped with jalapenos, smoky bacon, and green onions. This pizza really commits to being a jalapeno popper. Having all of those amazing elements of a jalapeno popper on a flatbread, it's an experience you have to have. And the absolute best pizza they have is the savory breakfast pizza. I cannot rave about this pizza enough. It's got a peppery gravy sauce as the base with scrambled eggs and breakfast sausage on top. The biscuit crust is like more flaky and buttery than a normal crust. There are no words to describe how good this pizza is. If you try any of these pizzas, make it this one.